Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. And let's return to Ikebukuro and see what's going on with the mantra after the events of the Assembly of Nilo. There is going to be a bit of story, as much as a Shin Megami Tensei game from this era has. So I know it's been a while since I did the last video. Like I said, we got the, as you've seen if you've been following the channel, we got the DLC for Sniper Elite Resistance, so we finally completed that game. And then they released the new season for Diablo 4, and I'm still trying to get that last trophy.
Sure has been a while. I heard about the trial by combat, and I thought it might be you who won. Getting here was tough, to say the least. But I'm glad I made it. Listen. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. I finally decided to play by the rules of this world. I'm sure you already know. But there's a purpose as to why this world exists. To create a new one. And I want to be the one to do it. I know that sounds crazy, believe me. But then I remember that voice. I heard it the moment the world changed. You must have heard it too, since you survived. After we went our separate ways, I started thinking not only about what I should be doing in this world, but why the world had to end up this way. And sooner or later, it hit me. The previous world was full of waste, clogging up our thoughts and choking out any real progress. From an overabundance of things to an excess of people, we ran out of useful things to make and meaningful things to do. All we did was kill time. What the world really needed, it just wasn't getting. It's true that I lost everything. It was the saddest thing imaginable. But I survived the conception. I was chosen to be here. That's what I believe. And that's how I'm going to carry myself. Even though a part of me is still grieving, I know that if I bear the pain, I can open up a world of limitless potential. The power of creation will be mine. That voice, it told me I could choose. In my eyes, the world has no more room for anything superfluous. That's why I want to create my ideal society. A paradise ruled by the strong and the worthy. The world of Yosuga. You fought your way this far. You know what I'm
This
saying.
is our first important dialogue decision to determine an ending we're going to get. I'm going to pick, yeah, I get it, but this is going to help determine our ending.
I'm happy to hear that. I knew you, of all people, would understand. I might ask you to help me out then. From now on, I'm gonna start collecting Magatsuhi. I'm not so sure where to start. But since Yosuga is the reason of the strong, I have to do what I can on my own. I'm glad I got to tell you all that. I guess I'll see you around? You and I survived the conception. I know this meeting won't be our last.
Okay, now that she's gone, let's see what's happening after the events of the Assembly of Niliho. Oh, you're not looking too good. Oh, really? Being a big bully is coming back to bite you, huh? Okay, so you can talk to all the residents if you want to, and they're basically like, "What happened? I thought we won. Why is this happening?" Things like that. It doesn't really matter. There is, if you recall, one chest that we could not get to. We can get to it now. And if you also recall, our other friend was locked up here. Let's see if we can't help him get out now. So the prison is straight ahead. And he was locked up on the right side, if I remember correctly. Oh, you don't care anymore, huh? So let's check it out.
You're back. Our teacher's not with you, is she? Damn! Even you couldn't pull through. I was counting on that demonic power of yours. The mantra's finished, the Nihilo's gaining ground, and we still have no idea where our teacher is. What the hell are we doing in this world? Like a couple of clueless idiots. Guess I'll have to place my bets on that prophet guy. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be this really incredible mannequin out there. They say he can see the future. He actually predicted the fall of the mantra. Maybe he can tell us about our teacher, and what we should do from here. Last I heard, the mantra caught him and sent him off to prison. If anything, he's probably still there. So, I'm gonna head off to Kabukicho and look for him. Not like standing around here is any safer. Figure I might as well take my chances. Lates.
Alright, now that we're done talking to him, if you remember, there was that one wall in the very back that apparently is a secret room behind it, but we weren't strong enough to open it. We're still not strong enough. So, ignore that wall right now. Okay, so, next thing we need to do is reach floor 60 and talk to the boss of the mantra and see if we get a reward or what's going to happen now. So we need to get to that elevator to the south of us. So best way to get there is this way. What's going on? Oh yeah? Before we go to that elevator, there was that chest that was locked up in the prison where we were at before we had to do the trial. This one right here. Please make that number go up. And it's going down. Damn. Alright, so we gotta wait for a full. There's no new demons that we haven't already fought, and I don't recruit any, so I cut out any battles that we do run into. Alright, can we get lucky? Perfect. Strength and sense. Okay, so best way to get to that elevator now is to go down here and go through this door. And then go through this door straight ahead. And then Oh, blends in with the wall. Take this door and go to floor 60. Still takes a while to go up the 60 floors, doesn't it? But anyway, climb to the very top, just like we did a couple of videos ago. And once through here, go through this door, and let's see what's happened here.
Return, mighty demon. Have you not witnessed our triumph? The stronghold of Nihilo was laid to waste by my army. And yet, I suffer so. Behold this battered body. Magatsui escapes it against my will, oozing like a fresh wound. And the hemorrhage does not stop there. My army is falling one by one, drained of life with each passing minute.
Curse you, Nihilo! What sort of devious trick did they use? Oh, the humiliation! I can see. The maiden. The nexus where the Magatsui gathers. But alas, we are utterly powerless. We have no choice but to await our doom. Oh, Gozu Tenno, it crushes me to see this.
No! I will not die! My body may perish, but my spirit will live on. In time, one worthy of my power will come. It is then that I shall return. I will not let them create a world of stillness. What good is a world without strength? I will not forget this rage. This fire that sears my flesh and soul. My kingdom shall rise again.
Well, that sucked. Who's for Chinese? Anyway, showing that we cannot go back into that room. Gozo Tenno is dead and the mantra are finished.
Knew you would be here. Gozu Tenno has... No. The mantra has been utterly destroyed by the Nihilo's attack. The assembly of Nihilo had a higher goal than just ruling over Tokyo. We, on the other hand, did nothing more than enforce a reign of terror. That is the reason we lost. And now that Gozu Tenno's name has been sullied, those who we call comrades have deserted us. You had a friend who was being held prisoner here, did you not? Both of you are free to do whatever you want. I have no business here anymore. There is no point in guarding an abandoned city. Farewell. I will go on a quest to realize my dream of a world where the strong thrive. If you are truly strong, then we shall meet again.
Now, while exploring most of the NPCs that you could have talked to before we talked to Genzo Tenno are no longer here. So, yeah, this place is now a ghost town. There's like maybe one or two guards still around, but for the most part, everyone's gone. The Assembly of Nihilo has won. So, we're done here. Now we're just leaving. You could have made that jump down like we did before, but I wanted to take a different exit here in the Mantra's stronghold, so that's why we didn't drop down and we're taking the elevator. Okay, once out, go through this door. We're going to cut across, because you notice the judge is not here anymore. Go through this door. We're going back the way we came. Map. Nope, wrong button. Map. Okay. So we want to get back to that other elevator. So head this way. And go to the first floor. Alright, so the exit to our right is the one we want to take. So we want to go straight forward through this door. The first guard here is gone. Go through this door. We're going to turn to our left and then turn to our right. And this is probably the only person remaining. Okay, so basically our friend was allowed to just get out. Okay, and he went to the prison area where they're keeping all the mannequins. Well, let's head over there. Yes, we will leave the area. Now, okay, so you always know when you get that, there's a boss around. Remember, we talked to this guy when we first came over here, and he mentioned a ghost on a flaming bike. Ghost Rider? Well, wasn't flaming, but a ghost on a motorcycle. If you played Persona, you know it's Hellbiker. And here is our boss fight. So if you're ready, say yes twice.
Oh shit! Here we go! Somebody got a manure for me? Hey, there's the best right now!
So Hellbiker, he can be difficult, especially on normal or hard. So you want to do not use wind on him, for sure. He absorbs wind. I'm pretty sure he probably absorbs fire. Ice, he takes normal damage from ice and lightning, so I don't know what his weakness is, but definitely do not use wind. He will absorb that and heal. So, since I'm building up my Demi-Fiend for a physical build, we're going to focus. We're going to raise our attack and lower his defense. He does like to do this, that damages the party and then removes the any buffs that we put on ourselves. So he will also do a skill that will debuff himself, or remove debuffs on him, so be aware of that as well. After he's taken enough damage, he's going to talk to you and do something new. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep our attack power up, his defense down, and focus him down. So there, he's just removed his debuff, and now he's removing our buff. You bastard. Alright, let's death touch you. And let's focus again. And let's buff ourselves again.
You're the first one to ever keep up with me. But can you keep up with this?
So now what he's going to do is Health Throttle, which is going to use up a turn to give him 3 more turns. Unfortunately, he wastes them because he is missing a lot of his attacks, so didn't really help him too much. Alright, so yeah, Wing Buffet is no. Since we've lowered his physical attack, we'll do that. We'll Death Touch him. And we get a trophy right here for Devastating Attack, for doing an attack that does 999 or more damage in a single hit. Alright, so we have leveled up. Ice Boost is not going to have a spot in my build, so I don't really care about this, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm mostly using this Magatushi because of the trophy to master all of them. Please heal. Do not curse. Okay, well, it healed me. And High Pixie leveled up again. Okay. Sure. Oh yeah? Your loyalty? Let me see. Oh, Magic Mirror. Cool. And we get the Menorah of Dignity for beating Hellbiker. Cool. Well, let's continue on the road. We need to try and get to this prison area. And due to one of High Pixie's perks that she has, she will pick up random items as you're exploring the world. So that's where she picked up that bead and gave it to us. Alright. Kabukicho Prison, still has the mannequins. Giant torture chamber. Some people are into that. Okay, we cannot go that way. Now this red area here is like swamps in Dragon Quest. If you step on them, you lose health. So try to avoid them if possible, but there's going to be some areas where you have no choice but to walk on the little swamp area. Alright, ignore that city for right now. That's not where we want to go. And High Pixie found us something else. Sapphire. Nice. Alright, so head around here, and that's the prison. So obviously we're gonna have to go through the swamp. Alright, so it's basically a slum for the remaining mantra. Enter inside. Wow, this place is a slum. Alright, what's the spirit say? Are you sure about that? It looks like just trash, run-down building, yeah. Clearly. Well, maybe they just can't get through the poison. Alright, so what I was looking for a terminal so that we could teleport back to another area to do some fusions and heal up and call it, but I didn't notice it. I passed by it and didn't notice it because I didn't even look in that direction. But we're going to save most of the exploration of this place for next video. So we will find the terminal and go back to Ginza. And now that we've gained a couple of levels with our main character, we're able to make a demon that we couldn't make before. I really don't do much else other than that. So we do make one new fusion. There's the terminal right there. And I heal up and in the video here. So essentially I will go ahead and leave you guys here to enjoy the rest of the video. If you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required. It is always appreciated. I will see you guys in the next video. And I do plan on doing these videos a little bit more often. I'm pretty much just about done with Diablo 4, so there's not going to be as much distraction now.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather. Are you sure? All right. All right.